Alright, we are back up and live. We are here for Maggoire, round 3 of Petit LeMonkey. Been an exciting first two races here. This one's going to be with the 2008 GT500 cars. So you get the Honda NSX, the GTR Nissan, and then you also have the Lexus, but I don't... Let's go look. I don't think I see any of those in here. I do not. It's only the NSX and GTR we're going to see as we roll in just under 2 minutes. Alright, we approach that 35 on the clock and we will roll. We did the 5-minute delay. We had a couple drivers just trying to get in at the last second. But because they communicate, I always will give them that 5-minute. But 5-minute is the max because we got to stay on time because guess what? There's another race right after. And I'm already running around with a crazy with my head cut off to do that. Alright, we are live. Race is rolling. We'll give them a chance to load in and then we will jump in. We got Apex a lot on the pole for Infinite Octane. GT7 Grease of Mikey Mods is going to be on the second spot. Fuller and Mopar are going to make up your second row. Let me jump in here. So Fuller and Mopar make up your second row, Midwest and Frontline. You got the Fiddle Luckers of Asmo, Sin City of Plumber in the next row, Victory Pace Longshot, TOK of Brooks in the next row. Next row, Panty Droppers of Butterbean, Baby Got Track, Mod Fox. You got Mustang for Fox Body and Mafia, Misfits Racing Topper, and then we got Keneal and Jose for Devil's Rejects and Always in the Rear on the backside. And we are green. Oh, we had somebody shoot off the track back there a little bit. That rolling start can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but give me a better view. Oh, and we are side-by-side Mopar beatdown looking to the inside. Looks like so far everybody through. Apex opened up a little bit of a gap now. Behind that you got Mikey Mods. Fuller and Mopar battling it out for that third spot, and Fuller right up on the tail of Mikey. Lots of M's up front. Mikey, MMR, Fuller, MMR, Asmo, Mopar, Mass Plumber. Got lots of them up there. So this is where it gets interesting because you have the finish spot from the last one and maybe a teammate's faster or not as fast in the next race, and they got a different grid spot than maybe they're used to. So it makes it an exciting race. But so far, so good up here in the front. Mikey Mods holds on to the second spot. Fuller in third. Mopar beatdown in third. Asmo into fifth. Masked Plumber in the sixth spot. Asmo started there. Plumber started there. Long shot inside of O'Shea Brooks. And we ride along here with Butterbean as Longshot will take the inside. Brooks will get side by side here. Butterbean to the inside. O'Shea Brooks. Oh, shook. It's Brooke. I like O'Shea Brooks. I don't know why I thought that's what it said. Shows how well I can read. As we are all over the place. There is all sorts of battles going on back here again. As Brooks will drop to the 11th spot, but Steed does have a penalty there in 9th. And I believe that's on the front stretch right here. Oh, a penalty picked up for Brooks. So now Brooks has one as well. I think, where is this one? I don't remember where this one's at. Oh, no, it's on the back stretch before they hit that little hairpin. Okay. And Bottlefin Mustang looking to the inside of Steed, not able to get it done. Ooh, Longshot got a little bit loose there. Goes for a little bit of a slide. Does recover, no spin though. It doesn't look like any damage for anybody there. Butterbean into the 7th spot. Let's jump back up here. Apex still holding on to that lead. Got a almost 2-second lead now built up over Mikey Mods. So right now for your points battle, it's a battle between GT7 Grease and Infinite Octane Racing. All doing a great job here. As Mikey will hold on to that 2nd spot. Fuller holding on to 3rd. Been the driver of the day today. And there you see it. Mopar serves a penalty, but will hold on to that 4th spot. Asmo up into the 5th spot. Or not up into the 5th spot. Started in the 5th spot. Plummer. Good job by these two to hold on to that 5th and 6th positions. Bottle-fed Mustang going to close in on the back. He's looking to close. Butterbean out into the sand just a little bit, as well as Brooks. Brooks, long shot, top or bottom. Jose and Keneal round out your field here. No rain forecasted in this one, so these drivers will have to run one stint on each tire. We'll see how the strategy plays out. Apex started on mediums. We got Mikey on the hards. Fuller on the mediums. Softs for Mopar, so he's going to look to do whatever he can right here. Hards for Asmo, looking for the long haul. Mediums for Plummer. Mustang with medium. Hards for Butterbean. Steed with softs. Brooks on the hards. Long shot hards. Top or bottom hards. Jose hards. And Keneal hards. So the back of the field all running on hards. Going to look to make this a longer stint to get to that soft stint. I don't know if a softs can make it the whole second or a whole stint here, so this could be interesting to see how they play this one out. Gotta take a quick break here. We are right along here with Apex. 2.2 second lead to start this race. Mikey Mods holding on to that 2nd spot. Mopar up into 3rd. Did get around Fuller for that 3rd spot. Fuller just looking to hold on at this point. He's on those mediums, so softs for Mopar. That's a easy way to get around there. Bottle-fed Mustang up into the 5th spot, so he got around Masked, Plummer, and Asmo, but is still under fire from them. We'll see what they're able to do. A little bit of a gap on a 2nd gap back to Butterbean, but he looks to be closing in. Asmo under pressure. Oh, Plummer not quite able to do it. Caught a little bit of that curbing. That is not a good spot to be. That curbing can really throw your car around, as Butterbean's going to close in on the back of Plummer. We ride along with him. He is now under a 10th almost. There it is, under a 10th. Looks to the inside. Will he have the run down the front straight? They come over the start-finish line. Finish lap number 3. And you can see it right there. Let's do this. This is a better view. And Butterbean will take over that 7th spot. Plummer will fight back. And meanwhile, Steed closing in on the back of this battle. He's looking to get in on it as well. And we ride along with Butterbean now looking out the back. He will take that 7th spot and open it up. So Masked Plummer now going to be under pressure from Steed. Steed, or you may hear me call him Mod Fox as well. I gotta put him on my list over here as Steed, so I make sure I call him the right thing. Hold on. So your current racing, let's see, let's jump back up front here. You got Apex out front for Infinite Octane Racing. Leading the way, got a 1.5 second lead over Mopar. So Mikey must have had an off there. Mikey back into the 3rd spot, lost 2nd, now under pressure for the 3rd spot as Fuller closes in on the back of him. Ooh, that might be a penalty. That was pretty close. He found a good spot there. You just gotta have faith that it's gonna work, but sometimes it is a sketchy one to not get a penalty. But second is Mopar Beatdown. Mopar is going to be driving for Frontline Racing with Mikey Mod's GT7 Grease. And I don't have my stream open to see what you guys are all saying, so let me open it up and see what everybody's up to in there. Sorry about that. 32 viewing. Oh, we got a bunch of people in here. Got a vote Go VPR. Got a Go Misfits by Queen. Got another one for GT7 Grease and Mikey Mods. Master for Colin. Shredda says, let's go Keneal and Plumber. Sin City Racing Devil's Rejects kind of teaming up together. Next up, we got Topper getting called out by Queen. Let's get going here. Alyssa Price calling out Butterbean. Thank you very much for joining there, Alyssa. And another shout out for GT7 Grease. Topper gets a shout out from Heather. Hold that line, Butterbean, from Lisa. Appreciate everybody joining in here. Wait. Oh, Butterbean, she called you babe. Now we... So can we, are we able to ask questions about Butterbean? We need to know some more about this guy here. If we got another half in here, this could be fun. Oh, I joke, as Fuller has gotten around Mikey Mods while I was going through those comments. Got a Mopar call out by Goombastic. Oops, wrong button there. We want to go back to this one. Let's see, we have any battles going on? Looks like this one is still thriving on. Steed looking around Plumber again. Is he going to be able to get it done? In between here, I got a nice little package in the mail, but I don't have a knife sitting right by me. I'll have to go find one. I'll have to find a knife here in a minute to open that. I got a nice little package to look at as Steed does get around Masked Plumber. Mask now going to have Brooks on his tail. Brooks with a great run dumbing down the front stretch. Will he have enough to get this done heading down into the corner? He will be patient. All I gotta say is I have seen an amazing amount of patience in this event, and honestly, you see events like this all the time and the racing gets a little sketchy. I gotta say, you guys have been putting on a hell of a show. It's been great to commentate this stuff. This whole thing has just been a great time for me so far. I really enjoy everybody who's joining us today. Let's see where we're at. Anybody under half a tank? Ooh. Steeds, those softs look burnt. Oh, he's sliding around there just as I switched to him. How dare you? How dare you say monkey? You're not allowed that. Alright, so Lisa's mom. Welcome, Mom. Welcome to the Mrs. Mom Butterbean is what we'll call it. So Alyssa then, is that the other half? So is that the Mrs. Bean? I love that you guys are all joining in on this today. It's so much fun to see all the different people joining in, shouting out their favorite drivers. Oh, don't look now. Asmo's under pressure from Plumber, and they got Brooks right behind him. Let's jump on board with Brooks and give this one a look for a little while. We've kind of been watching this group for quite a while now. They've been battling. Plumber a little bit off there. Brooks can't quite get the run. Wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. UFO sim racing. I like it. Brooks is going to be your driver for TOK Speed Syndicate, as he's going to look to the inside. Not enough to get it done. Nice and patient here. He'll look for the mistake from Plumber. Is he going to get that opportunity? A little bit wide coming through turn 2. Not going to be able to get that done right there. So if you look at the map, it's kind of spread out, but you have some groups together. Let's jump back up front here, as Apex is under pressure. Difference is soft tires to medium tires. I don't know how Mopar's still riding these softs, man. Once they get under half, they are just garbage, but he is really hauling it right here. Mac Daddy's wife. Aw, crap. Aw, crap. We're getting the whole family in here. welcome everybody. Gotta thank everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. Make sure you give a thumb up on the video. Our goal, I'd like to see one of these streams hit 50, even if it's the finale, I don't care. I want to see one of the streams get up over 50 viewers at one time, which would be just awesome. Apex opens up a little more than a second now. I'd imagine we're going to see a pit stop here pretty soon from Mopar. Can't go too much longer, and there it is, off into the pits. So Fuller will continue on, take over the second spot, with Mikey Mods taking over that third spot. Bottlefed will continue on as well. The other set of softs right here is Steed. Is he going to go ahead and pull it down in? No, he will continue on one more at least. Asmo on the hards continuing on. Masked Plumber as well. Oops, we're going to take a look here. Brooks is going to look to the inside. Still not able to get it done. I love the patience he's showing. Shout out to Brooks. This has been a great one to watch as he is being very patient trying to make that move. Not trying to make any bold dives in there and mess up the race for either of the drivers, as he's going to have a look to the inside here. Great run out of that corner to the inside. A little bit of the scrub. No harm, no foul. Sharing some tire marks. There you go. Oh, yeah, a little foggy. No rain on this one. It was supposed to rain on the last one. I had it at the highest rain setting in the middle of the race and it never rained. So it was an interesting one. Brooks did get around. Everybody, say hi to Mrs. Monkey. How many can we get in the chat to say hi to Mrs. Monkey? We'll see. She's watching right now. So who's going to say hi to her first as she stands here and watches this battle between Plummer and Brooks? Got a hi from Southern Queen. Hello from Colin. Well, they're rolling in now. And I'm sitting here, I was on mute the whole time. She says no to the commentary. Said she's had a long day already. Got some sinuses going, but she says hello and thank you to everybody. Now, if you heard it earlier, my daughter in the background hollering thank you to everybody as well. Oh, there she is again. Hiding in the background. She's like a creeper. The cat even had something to say in the last broadcast. I don't know where she went. She was over here meowing at me the whole time. I'm like, what the hell? It was kind of like Gunner back in the day. So we're still on board here, Mustang and Butterbean, trying to get around Mikey Mods. As Butterbean's going to take a look here through this little S section. Not able to get anything done, tucks back in behind, but that's going to give Mustang the run. Is he going to be able to do anything? Looks like he is just in pack mode. Like a what? So there's some like unicorn things on the backgrounds of some of these tracks. Like at Bathurst, you can see kangaroos down one of the straightaways if you look off on the side, but you have to like stop to see things. But yeah, they've added some weird things to it. Hell of a battle still going on here. I'd imagine we're going to start seeing some other pit stops going on as we approach the just over 18 minutes into this race. So Mopar did make a pit stop there, drops him back to 6th place. I see he's about 10 seconds back of this battle, but he should be in a good spot as long as he can stretch out these other 2 stints. The soft tires is where it's at. If you can make a full stint on those, you are set good. We are still on board with Mustang as he's watching the battle between Butterbean and Mikey. Not sure if he's sitting back and stalking or if he's just waiting for a mistake by him to sneak through there. Or if he just doesn't quite have the pace to get up there and race. But Butterbean has made the move. And will clear for the 3rd spot. That's going to give the podium spot to Butterbean. But don't look now. Mikey Mott's cutting back and Mustang right on behind him. Nose to tail. 3, 4, and 5. Really good racing going on here. Let's jump off board and watch this from the TV camera angles. And a little bit of contact there, no harm, no foul. They continue on. Butterbean will open up a little bit of a gap here. Got it up to almost 7/10 now. Mikey as well has opened up a gap, so these guys stretching out a little bit. Let's jump back up here. Fuller just over a half second back of Apex. So Fuller had a great day today. With Midwest had some people that had to drop, so he took advantage of the new 3-race rule, and then he will be replaced in the next one. Got Butterbean, Mikey Mods, Bottle-Fed Mustang. That's one we've been watching for a while as Mustang picks up a half-second penalty. Mopar already has Pitt sitting in the 6th position, but is closing on those guys in front of him. Brooks in the 7th spot. Looks to be low on fuel. Should be pitting here soon, and just as I say that, into the pits he goes. Long shot coming around in the 8th spot. Steed in 9th. Jose in 10th. Asmo top or bottom. Masked Plumber and Keneal are going to round out our field here. And Fuller closed in on the back of Apex again. He's got it down under 4/10. Got to imagine both drivers. Looks like Apex lower on fuel than Fuller is. So will we see Apex dive into the pits this time by? I would imagine so with how low his fuel is. Fuller is just holding on. Fuller doing a good job saving some fuel. Might get an extra lap or 2 out of that. Great racing going on. This is some good stuff. We ride on here. We'll jump on board with Fuller as he's trying to chase down Apex. A couple of the Honda NSX out front here. Apex will defend the inside. Fuller going to look to get the run. And there you go. Apex dives into the pits. 0 liters of fuel, so it was on the end of that. Fuller, probably at least 1 more lap, maybe 2. He'll try to run. Butterbean, Mikey, both into the pits. Mustang will continue on. And he's got quite a bit of fuel. He was sitting back there, stalking and saving fuel. I'm going to say he's got 2 or 3 laps left in his tank, so we'll see how far he stretches it with these mediums holding up pretty well here late in the run. Mopar into the 3rd spot. Actually, Mopar right now in a pretty good spot as long as he can make the stretch with the fuel to make this a 2-stop. I think everybody's shooting for a 2-stop. If you're doing a 3, I think you're going to lose a little bit of ground. Got plenty of action here going on in the chat. I appreciate everybody joining us. Make sure you share this. Get some other people in here. Let's get that thing over 50. I want to see 50 at once. 50 viewers at one time would be amazing and would be a success for this whole thing. So far, the racing has been successful, and very happy with that. And we jump on board here as Fuller going to head into that final section, about halfway through Sector 2 right now. Well, Sector 3. I think this is a 4-sector track, if I remember right. And we will stay on board with him as he is heading around here. Final few corners, we'll see if he's going to dive her down into the pits there. I'm going to go with he is. If you look at that fuel gauge there ain't nothing left in it. And to the pits, Fuller goes, so that's going to be the leader into the pits. Let's see what Bottle-Fed Mustang does. He's coming around the final corner now, just blinking. I think he can get one more lap if he chooses to do so, and he does choose to do so. He'll continue on. He'll consume the lead here. Mopar beatdown back behind, a little over a half tank of fuel. He already pit once. He'll consume the 2nd spot. Where is Apex going to come out in relation to Fuller? As he runs a little wide, he may have picked up a penalty right there. Let's see if it pops. Ooh, that was close. He was a little far out there, so. And he will come out behind Fuller. Fuller with about a 2-second gap in front of Apex. Will be interesting to see how that plays out as the race goes. Butterbean about 4.5 back of them. He's got Mikey under 2 seconds behind him. Bottle-Fed Mustang, the guy leading right now, was in the middle of a battle with these two. So we'll have to see where it comes when he goes in. He's coming through that back sector now. In the Fox Body Mafia Nissan. He's rocking that one. That's who, okay. I knew I recognized the name, I just couldn't remember who it was, Tyro. Good job last race, Tyro. You maintained and gained some spots overall, got your team up a little bit better of a starting spot. As Mustang coming through the final sector now, will he pit this time by? My prediction is yes, but the real question is where will he come out in comparison to Butterbean and Mikey Mods, who he was battling with when this whole thing started. And off into there he goes. So we'll see Mopar consume the lead as he goes by. Mopar, your new leader, lap 15. Fuller going to come around and consume the 2nd spot. Apex right behind. But after that, I'm interested to see where it goes with these guys. It looks like Mustang lost quite a bit of ground as they will cross the line right there. Asmo will not get by him, so Mustang will come out in the 6th spot, but did lose quite a bit of ground stretching that one out. We'll have to see how that one plays out for him as this winds down. We're almost to the halfway point as we are 26.5 minutes in. I'll be amazed if I have a voice tomorrow by the time this thing is all done. What's up, Richard? I like Shitbox. I like that better anyways. Alright, let's go and see. Do we have any close battles going on? Fuller still holding about a 1.8 second lead over Apex. Butterbean has closed that one down now after pit stops. He's got that under a 1.5 seconds and has opened up over 4 seconds over Mikey Mods now. So Butterbean looking to close in and seal up a podium for himself. Be interesting to see how this plays out with strategy as everybody has made their one stop now. They got one more they'll have to do for sure. As each tire compound, soft, medium, and hard, all have to be run. Yes, Suzuka is up next. Up next, we will have Suzuka with GR3 cars. Overcast and partly cloudy with a chance of rain. 20% chance of rain on that one. And with the rain being so low, I don't believe we will be doing any changing of the tire compound. We'll see how that looks when we get there. Lots of activity in there. But we're down to 35. Get the people in here. We need 50. Let's go. And going into the chat now, that'd be that merch set order form. So make sure if you want to get some merch, go ahead and click on that. Get yourself in and we will get you all set up. We've had 2 orders already today for the first couple races, so make sure you get yours while you can. It's open until the end of November. So if you gotta wait for payday, that is okay. Payday, okay. So Fuller holding on to a 1.5 second lead over Butterbean as Apex has dropped down. What happened there? Not sure exactly, but Apex has lost some ground. So we've got a couple new teams out front here. Mopar for Frontline Racing out in front at the moment. We got Fuller for Midwest Esports and Butterbean for the Panty Droppers. So a great run by those drivers. But there is still over half the race to go, so we will see who can bring this thing home. Well, let's go back here. Asmo under pressure from Brooks. Got the NSX versus the GTR. Brooks looks to the inside, not enough spot there to do it. Asmo leaves a little bit of a gap there. Brooks waits and is patient though. We'll give him a chance. He's going to try to get him down the front stretch. Who's going to get the better run out of the corner here? We jump on board. Will he have a shot down into the corner? Looks like he's got a good run. He's going to make a move. And he will complete that pass for the 7th spot. That will drop Asmo into 8th. Go back here. Let's see. Any other battles on track? Does not look like it. So we'll jump back here as Butterbean's chasing down Fuller. Got it down to about 6/10, just about under 7 now. Oh, and it is bouncing all over the place. Now he's under set. Oh man, he really closed in quick here. 2.5 tenths. He's going to have a run at it. Let's jump on board as he makes the move. Fuller drives it in, can't hold it, and Butterbean will take the 2nd position. Great run there by Butterbean. Thank you very much, Tyro. That was the design stuff. We can give thanks to Mrs. Monkey for that. That is her design through and through on the jerseys, the hoodies, the stickers, all that stuff is stuff she's designed. The Monkey Mafia Esports, we'll give a shout out to Shredda. He's the original designer of that, and we just played around with a little bit. So that one's kind of a collaboration between the two, so thanks to Shredda on that one. Huge shout out to Chef as well. Chef for the Victory Pace Racing is the man, and 3D printed some pedal plates for the Fanatec pedals that I have and made them the monkey style. If I could post a picture in the chat, I absolutely would. But I can't. They won't let me. Once I get them out, though, later tonight, I will get a post up in the Discord and let you guys see them. I appreciate that. Thank you very much to Chef. Hopefully he's listening on this round. It's been much appreciated as Butterbean has opened up over a 2nd lead now on Fuller. Looks like Mikey and Apex back here battling. These two teams have been the teams in the lead the whole event so far. But right now they're back here battling for 4th and 5th. If this stays the way it is, this could make an interesting turn on the points. And like I say, the points, overall points, will be the starting grid for your final race in Daytona tomorrow. So it's important to get all these points now while you can. Apex does hold on to the spot, but Mikey's not making it. Oh no, Apex caught that outside rail. Spins it out, did pick up some damage as he'll back it back onto track and come back along. What a bummer there for the driver of the NSX. Apex for Infinite Octane is dropping down now, has some damage. We'll see how he plays that one as we are 33 minutes into this thing. Mustang closing in on the back of Apex now. With damage, I don't know that Apex has much defense here for it, but we'll see if Bottlefed is able to do anything. Went too far. There we go. And he will continue on. He will hold on to the spot for now. But it looks like Bottlefed going to take a look to the inside. Give me a better camera view. Side by side they go. A little bit of curve there. A little bit of contact. No harm, no foul. They continue on. Oh, side-by-side racing. Bottlefed Mustang will take that 5th spot away from Apex. So that's going to move Mustang in the Fox Body Mafia GTR. And that is that. Butterbean has closed that, but don't look now. Butterbean threatening for the lead as I jump over here. Here it comes. Where's the Butterbean chat? I'm waiting for all the Butterbean cheers as he's going to take a look for the lead here. We will look out the back here of Mopar as he is under threat now from Butterbean. Mopar, the driver for Frontline Racing. Butterbean, the driver for Panty Droppers. We're going to see who's going to come out and drop. Oh, into the grass for Mopar. Able to hold on to it. Butterbean's got to the inside now. We'll see. And Butterbean will hold on to that, but don't look. Is that Fuller? Oh, that's a lap car in between. Who's that? Okay. Plummer is under distress, has gone a lap down. Has Mopar not letting Butterbean get away. You can tell both cars a little loose. Both sets, well, the mediums on Mopar definitely torn up. He's under a quarter tank now, while Butterbean, a little fresher tires and a little more fuel, about a quarter tank more. So we'll see how they hold on. Battles have been going hot all day. This has been some really, really good racing that we've seen today. It's been great to watch. Fuller going to look to close in once he gets around that lap car. He's going to look to close in on the back of Mopar. We'll jump around here, see if anybody else battling it out. Got some under a couple seconds, but for the most part, everybody stretched out, so we jump back to that front. Mopar holding on to about an 8/10, 9/10 difference here, trying to keep up and keep with Butterbean until this next pit stop. The pit stop sequence on the next one will be really interesting as, like I say, Mopar pit, I want to say probably 5-6 laps maybe before everybody else, so. As they come flying through there, I'm going to imagine Mass Plummer maybe just had a pit stop and has some fresh tires on there. As long as he's holding pace, he is just fine and dandy to keep racing like that. But like I say, if he loses, let's see. Yeah, he's got some fresh tires. So, Ethan or Mac, you are the older brother then? I guess I didn't even look at that in the driver profiles. Been so busy with all this racing, man. I haven't been able to go through all the driver profiles, really. Mikey Mod's holding on to that 4th spot. Bottle Fed Mustang in the 5th spot. Got Shooks. It's Brooks in the 6th spot. Apex down in 7th. Still holding on to that damage, just trying to do what he can. Asmo looking to close in on him. Long shot a ways back here in the 9th spot. Steed holding on to 10. Keneal, Jose, Topper, and Masked Plumber are going to round out your field. And there it is. Butterbean has now opened up almost a 3-second lead. He is opening this thing up now. Can he take the victory here in round 3 and give Panty Droppers that full 40-point haul out of this race? He's got this open up. 3.2 now. And Ethan says he is the big bro of the group. I wasn't sure. And Butterbean continues on. I'd imagine Mopar, we're going to see him into the pit. Yep, there it is. Mopar down into the pits. 38 minutes, so he did a good job stretching that fuel there. He may be set up in a good spot here. I believe he is going to be on hards on this last stint, though. That's going to be the tough part. But Fuller is under attack now from Mikey Mods. And like I say, Mass Plumber put on those fresh tires, is able to hold his spot out there, so he is not required to pull over. Yes, the blue flag is out, but unless Fuller is to approach him and get close, really all he's got to do is maintain what he's doing, and it is A-okay in my book. But Fuller wants to go because he's got Mikey on his tail. Mikey on some used up mediums, while Fuller has some hards that are damn looking good. Holding on there for that one. And now looks like Fuller has closed in a little bit on Mast. Will he be able to get the run to get around that lap car? You can see, oh, and Mast out in the sand. Oh, a little bit more sand. Yeah, so here you go. Here you go, FWM. It's the Panty Droppers, or as I like to call them, the Panty Droopers. Yep, I didn't know who was the older one of you guys, Shredder, either. So Keneal is the older of the two. So yeah, that's one thing that's really cool about, I'll say, Monkey Mafia's esports league, is we have Fuller and Yoda, who are father-son. We got Shredda and Keneal brothers. We got Butterbean and Hunted, who are brothers. So, and I think there's another one. So we got a lot of disparity in ours, and I like that. I like the way that looks. But Butterbean is really opening this up. And that last comment there from Tasmania, that's going to be my daughter, so make sure you say hi. Tell her hello. And tell her she's a fucking awesome human being. Just so she knows. That's my daughter who had the drama today is what we'll call it. She stepped up like a hell of a human and was there for somebody who needed her. So we really appreciate that. And they start filing in. I like it, guys. Thank you. As Jose will go a lap down here. Ooh, squeezes him off here. Jose better leave some space. And Butterbean will get to the inside here. There we go. That will put Jose in the 13th position, one lap down. Mikey does get around Fuller, got a 1.3 second lead over him now. We're going to start seeing those pit stops filing in though. Let's look where we're at on fuel, about 8th, a little over 8th. Got Fuller down on the last stint, maybe one more lap after this one is what he'll get. Let's see, we're coming to the start-finish line. Let's see if he pulls it down in there. And Fuller will pull down into the pits here. This final stop for him with, let's see, 17 minutes to go. And Bottle-Fed Mustang continues on. I still want to say, oh shit, Brooks. I can't stop saying it. Brooks into the pits as well. Apex will continue on. Will he pull it down in? No, he will not. Steed as well will continue on. Long shot coming around the final corner here. We're starting to see some action down pit road. And long shot will continue on. Asmo coming around the final corner here. Asmo will continue on. Actually, Asmo just pit into the 10th spot. Keneal has pit. Looks like Topper just under a quarter. Jose about 3/4, and Plummer down now almost to a quarter. So we are on board back up here with our leader. 9.69.5 seconds is the lead for Butterbean as he's going to come around, head into the final sector. We'll see if he's going to dive her down into the pits. Clutch time is right. And Butterbean coming through the final sector here. One more corner to go. Will he dive her off into the pits? If he doesn't, it will be on the next lap. But I would imagine we're going to see it right now, and we're going to see a set of softs, I believe, going on there. So Butterbean right now in the driver's seat of this race. All he's got to do is make a clean stop, get out there, and maintain his pace. As we come around, Mikey Mod's going to continue on past the line. He's going to go one more at least, and he's going to take over the lead. Mustang coming around the final corner. Mustang got well over a quarter tank, so we know he'll continue on. I would imagine he's trying to get to that last stint of softs and just really be able to burn them off. Butterbean pulls out of the pits now into the 3rd spot as Mopar. We were watching this battle earlier as Mopar will not be able to get to him. He's about 8 seconds back now, just a little under. Fuller after his pit stop sitting in the 5th spot. So let's see, we have Mikey needs to pit, Bottle-Fed Mustang will need to pit one more. We got Steed will need to pit one more time. Brooks just pit. Long shot will need to pit one more. Apex into the pits right now. Asmo is already pit. Keneal is sitting good on that as well. Topper will have to pit one more. I'm going to guess Plummer will pit, and Jose is already pit. I'm not sure who went around. I didn't see that one. We ride along with our leader right now, Mikey Mods from GT7 Greece. One of the Greek drivers in the field tonight, but right now he still has to pit, and Butterbean is right on his tail, really, when it comes down to it. He is closing down quickly. Right now sitting at 12.7, but it is lowering very quickly. Bottle-Fed Mustang right behind Butterbean. So Butterbean did get around Mustang there after the pit stop. Mustang will still have to pit one more time. Mopar about 7.6 back of this battle. Where's Fuller sitting? Fuller about a second back. He'll look to gain as much as he can here on Mopar. And Mikey Mod's down into the pits. Let's see where he's going to cycle out. We're going to jump on Butterbean. He's going to consume the lead here. And there it is, as Mustang into the pits as well. So some final pit stops just finishing up right now. Butterbean consumes the lead. Your new leader, let's see what that gap is when it comes time. Mopar Beatdown coming down the front stretch. And looks like he will take over the 2nd spot. Fuller into the 3rd. Nope. Mikey Mod's able to hold on to the 3rd spot coming out of the pits. Fuller into the 4th spot. We are going to have a thriller at the end. Get everybody in here. We are 3 short of our 50. 3 short of our 50. Get in here. Get some more in here. Let's make it in race number 3 that we find our 50 at once. as we are watching the battle. Butterbean, as I said, out in front, handling this one. Just over 10 seconds ahead of Mopar. Mopar holding on. He's only got a 7/10 lead, but Fuller and Mikey Mods are battling this thing out back here. I think we might just have to stay on this one for now. Kind of everybody else stretched out there. Looks like there's maybe one other battle that just came around the first couple corners, but for now I'm going to stay on board with this one. We'll jump up here as Mikey has closed it down, got it about 4/10 right now onto Mopar. A couple of GTRs out here. There's Mustang. So you see that gap there. Second, third, fourth is where the battle's at. Who's going to be our podium drivers tonight? This afternoon? It's not tonight. Well, it might be tonight. I'm going to guess for you Greece. Over there in Greece, it's probably nighttime now, or evening, I believe. Don't know what that time difference is. But right now, for me, it's 2:24 with 11 and a half minutes to go. As Mikey looks to the inside, gets a little sideways. He may pick up a penalty, I don't know. A little bit of contact there with Mopar, but he continues on. But don't look now, Fuller is in the mix. We have a 3-car battle for 2 podium spots. A little bit of contact there from Fuller, nothing intentional. What time is it over there in Greece, guys? I'm just wondering what the time difference is for you guys, because these later races could be interesting. As Mikey will take over the second spot, he gets to the inside of Mopar. Fuller is threatening for the 3rd position now as we ride along. 2, 3, and 4, nose to tail again. Very similar to what we've seen in the last couple races. This has been the battle. That 3rd, 4th area has really been putting on shows tonight. Fuller has definitely been in the mix of all of them. He's going to look to get around Mopar, but now Mikey has opened up that gap. He's got 1.2 now over Mopar, so he got around and he's trying to check out before Fuller can have a chance. Trying to lock in that 2nd position. It's 11:30, okay. You're in Florida, not Greece. Although you guys keep hitting them hurricanes down there, you might be in Greece soon. Alright, this is opened up just a little bit. We'll see. Fuller, maybe he's going to have a run here down the front stretch. Oh, caught a little bit of grass back there, and that did slow him down a little bit. They'll come down the final corner. He's got it down 2/10, 1.5. Oh, here he goes. He's going to have a shot at it. Let's jump back on board with him. Fuller not able to get the job done just yet. Oh, a little bit of grass caught there for Fuller. He's going to lose a little bit of ground. Back up over a half of a second. As we dive back through any other battles going on here. We got a 1.5 second gap between Apex and Steed. That looks to be opening up though. 6/10 from Long Shot to Keneal for that 10th spot. We'll stay on board here for a second with Long Shot as he's going to have a run. Will he have enough to get it done? Oh, it's side by side, and he will complete the pass. Keneal will drop to 11th, Long Shot into the 10th spot. All right, now we're back here. Mass Plumber and Topper battling it out for 12th and 13th. Who's going to come out on top of this one? Let's see who can hold on. Ooh, looks like Topper maybe got a little bit loose, slid out a little bit. Going to open up that gap a little bit to Mass Plumber. Let's jump back up front here. Mikey opened up a 3.7 lead over Mopar. Mopar still under pressure from Fuller. Fuller closed it in. This is a section where Fuller was better last time, just couldn't get the run and couldn't get the pass done. So let's jump on board again as we head into the final few corners. You can see a nice gap behind him, just under 6 seconds back to Mustang. That gap is closing quite a bit there as he's on the softs and they're fresher. Mopar on the hards, so Fuller does have the tire advantage here, but can he make the move? He gets such a great run down this front straight, but does not look like he's going to be able to do anything with it this time. Not quite the run he had last time. He's going to take a look to the outside. If he can hold it, it does turn into the inside, but Mopar will close the door. A little bit of contact there. And Mopar will take that spot back. This is the battle for the final podium spot. Who's going to get it? Will it be Mopar with Frontline Racing, or will it be Midwest Esports with Fuller? Or, even better yet, will it be Mustang with Fox Body Mafia? Because he is closing in on these guys quick, and I think Fuller is realizing he needs to go if he's going to go. A little bit of rubbing there, nothing. That's a tough spot to go side by side. And Mopar opens it up quite a bit there. But once again, this is the section that we've seen Fuller be better. But no joke, look at this. We are down to 2.7 with 6.5 minutes to go. 149.5. We're probably looking at 3, maybe 4 more laps for these guys. We'll see what it looks like when they cross the line this time by. I'm going to go, they are going to get 4 more out of this one. Yeah, we're looking at probably 4 more laps here for these drivers, so... Oh, and Fuller is back. We are close back in, under 2.5 tenths for these two. For that third spot, 2 seconds back to Mustang, and he is closing quick, down to 1.6 now. Oh, and loses a little bit on exit. Now he's gaining back, so that was more middle of the corner, I'm guessing, is where he dropped. And I tell you what, we're going to stay on board here with Mustang. Take a quick look here. Butterbean 12.6 up. Mikey Mods has opened up 8.5. Mopar, Fuller, and Mustang is the battle. This is your top 5, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Mustang on the fresher tires and the 2 in front. Will he be able to close in on them? Mopar doing a good job, though. He's on those race hards and holding on. For Fuller, there he's down on the bottom half of his tires, so now his tires are not holding up. Those hard tires are a little bit better. But Mustang is sitting just on the other side of halfway. I think he's going to have enough tire. Let's see if he can get it done. And we head down in. Let's see what we got for time. 4.5. Yeah, we are definitely 3 more laps to go for these 3. The way the timing works, that timer on the bottom left is the race time. When we get to 60 minutes, that will be the call for the last and final lap. So the next time you cross the line, the race will be over. And with less than a 2-minute lap and over 2 minutes to go, we are looking at a 3-lap battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I am loving this. We have had great racing throughout this thing so far. 3 rounds in now. 2 more to go today. We go to Suzuka next. GR3 cars. There is a chance of rain. It's a small chance, so we'll have to see how that one plays out for these drivers. Then we end the day today for Le Mans, and that is a 95% chance of rain. So we are likely to see rain in that final race, or the final race of today. And here we go, side by side, heading into the S's. Will Mustang have enough? Looks like Fuller leaves him in the lane, but that's it. 1 lane and that's all. And he will hold on to that 4th spot. Really, Mustang's got to make a run and get around if he wants a shot to go get Mopar. Got a little Skyline bread with the NSX meat in the middle of the sandwich. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And they come out. This Fuller is really good coming out of that corner. You see it every time he closes in. He's really good through this last sector. Let's see if he's able to hold off Mustang. Mustang's there, but is he going to have enough left to get it done? That's the question. I feel like Mopar's tires are holding up a little bit better right now. Here we go. Fuller's got to run again this time. Will he have enough to get it done? 2 laps to go this time by. Fuller looks to the right side. Can't hold enough to get it done. Mopar will shut the door. Fuller swings out a little bit wide. Mustang wasn't quite in the right spot there to make the move, so Mustang holds on again. He's going to close in. This is where he's been quicker than Fuller. Not able to do anything just yet. Oh, a little bit wide. That's probably going to be a half-second penalty he's going to pick up here. So he's going to have to make the move here and hope he gets around and gets a run, because he's going to lose. Oh, he didn't. Wow. Got lucky on that one. Side by side still. Fuller looks like he's going to pull ahead here as they're going to head into the S's. This is a tough spot to be side by side, but they are going to do it. A little bit of contact there. No harm, no foul. Fuller will fall in. Now Mustang looking to open up the gap on him. Close back in on Mopar. Let's jump on board and watch these split times. Looks like Fuller losing just a little bit and Mopar pulling away just a little bit. So, but once again, this is where Fuller's been really quickest through this that hairpin onto the last section. But looks like he maybe got a little loose there, lost a little bit of ground. Mopar losing ground right now to Mustang. Will he be able to hold him off? And now he's opened back up. Looks like Mustang, little issue there. As they come around, we are in the last minute of this race, but they will cross the line and get one more lap to go this time by. White flag will be out for these drivers. Butterbean, though, he's on his last lap now, as well as Mikey. Oh, we are going to have a thriller to the end here. 1 lap to go. 2.5 tenths between them. 3rd and 4th, Mopar and Mustang. It's a Mopar versus a Ford. Oh, man. But they're both in Nissans. Oh, a little bit wide there for Mustang. Going to lose a little bit of ground, but they have opened up about a 2-second gap on Fuller. Those tires have been spent. Yeah, you look there. Fuller's tires are just spent. And really, Mustangs aren't far behind. And you can see him struggling with that right there. Butterbean's right there. Okay. Sorry. I gotta go see Butterbean over the line, you know? So it looks like the 7th place driver, Steed, has crossed the line now. So only your top 6 still on their final lap right here. And will Mustang have a run at it? He's gonna take a look. Mopar has struggled through this back section. We'll see if Mustang's going to be able to do anything. And yeah, you can see Fuller's tires are just done for. Oh no, he must have had a spin. He did. We'll see if Brooks is going to be able to catch him. Jump back over here. We're going to see Butterbean around the last few corners. I can't do it. I want to watch this. Butterbean out of the final corner. Going to be round 3. Petit LeMonkey winner here at Maggoire. Bottlefen's got to the inside here, coming through the final sector. Just a few corners to go. Will Mopar be able to get him back? I don't know that he will. Mustang's been, sliding there. That's going to open up that gap. I think Mustang's got this one. As Mikey Mods will come across the line. P2 here for GT 7th Grease. Bottlefed Mustang holds on to the 3rd spot. Mopar beat down in 4th. Fuller, oh no, he spins again. Will he be able to get it turned around in time? He might lose that 5th spot here. And that's, we are riding along here. Will Fuller get it? Oh no, he did not. So Brooks will sneak up into that 5th spot. So great run there by Brooks. So Brooks will hold on to the 5th position here, a top 5 for your TOK Speed Syndicate driver. Fuller from Midwest Esports does drop to 6th, but still a great run there for him as time runs out. Butterbean, your victory. 8 positions gained in the race. Great run there by the Penny Droppers driver. Let me get my screenshots of these. And then we will be back up and running here in just a couple minutes. And I will see you then.